As we all know, time is money on installations. Labor costs will kill your profits on any job. We design these transformers for ease of installation for professionals. These transformers are not designed for the DIY crowd. They're more complicated, but if you're taking the necessary steps to check your voltage at the luminaires, to check your amperage on the secondary side, and to install this properly, 12 inches high, you're going to have an ultra reliable system coupled with Sterling lighting luminaires. These two products brought together has allowed me to grow my business, will help you grow your business, because you could install a lighting system and know it's going to work. Sterling Lighting set out to build better transformers, ultra reliable, high grade professional transformers. These are the two most popular transformers out there, 150 watt, our 300, which is what I recommend for most applications, and our 600 watt transformer for the larger applications, to give you ultra reliable transformers, ultra reliable energy delivery, and something that's going to last a lifetime. Just for some information on these transformers, they're 304 stainless steel. They come with the 3 anchor points on top, an anchor point on the bottom. When these are installed, they must be installed at least 12 inches above grade according to ETL or UL code. That's an important aspect. We designed this with the professional in mind. Having done thousands of installations, we know what makes the install move much faster and better. This door is a door that opens up vertically and has a magnet on it. So as you're working on the transformer, it's very easy to put the door up, not have to take the door all apart and mess with all of that. It has 4 different holes on the bottom and a large hole, so you could put a 1 inch to 1.25 inch PVC pipe into it, or smaller pipes depending on how you are bringing the wires up into the transformer itself. I am a huge proponent on simple transformers. So often we see in the market that they're selling sizzle. They're selling the idea of these very complicated transformers that have automation built into it. What I have found is if I design a great lighting system and the transformer doesn't communicate, or some of the components go bad in it, the customer doesn't care why it doesn't work. They're just calling you angry that their lighting system that you installed is not working. I believe in keeping transformers simple and reliable. This transformer comes in with 2 different options, a 12 to 15 volt transformer and a 12 to 22 volt transformer. According to UL 1838, everything is 9 to 15 volts. We want to make certain, even if we're using a higher tap, that we're under 15 volts at the luminaire itself. That is important, and it's why we work with lighting professionals. Someone who's actually going to take the time to make certain they don't overload their transformers and make certain they're delivering the required power to the luminaires, not overpowering them and not underpowering them. This transformer has a number of different features that are better than other transformers. Number 1, we use great circuit protection. That secondary circuitry is so important. I've had so many transformers from other manufacturers that I see the wire actually touching and not tripping immediately. Everything is serviceable on the inside. If somebody ever needed to open up to replace a circuit, that can be done. We made large lugs. I'm a big proponent of lugs, and I like larger lugs that are angled slightly so it's easy to put the wires into the lugs themselves. We also have the loop built into it so we could test the amperage. It's important to test the amperage on the comm, and it's also important to test the amperage, the overall amperage on the 120 side. This plug also allows us to use our new It Just Works timer, made in Canada and America. This timer hooks up with GPS and is a great option for a very reliable lighting system. It's going to come on at dusk every night and go off at a prescribed time, midnight, 1 o'clock, whatever time that the consumer would want. 300 and 600 are the most used transformers. Very simple reasons why. It's only a $10 difference on manufacturing to have a 150 watt versus a 300 watt transformer. I recommend on my company, I always want to have more power than I need. So if a customer wants to add in, I'm not having to swap out transformers. If I'm zoning a system and I want automation, I want to keep that outside of the transformers. We recommend Lutron as a great option. There's a lot of options, Control 4, Savant, but a control system by a professionally grade company and using a transformer as its own zone instead of trying to zone inside of the transformer itself. So if you're looking for transformers that work, transformers that are reliable, that consistently deliver the power that we need, and something that's going to last a lifetime, 20, 30 plus years, these transformers are designed for that application. These are just simply better transformers. The reason you would choose the 300 or the 600 is the size of the system and the amount of energy you're using. We always have the general rule that never run your transformer over 80% capacity, but it's so important to have an amp meter to test it, because if you have long wire runs, you're going to have more resistance on the wire and your amperage is going to go up higher. So test the low voltage side and the high voltage side. If you're going over 240 watts, we always recommend the 600 watt transformer. If you're under that 240 watts, the 300 watt transformer, and we do have an option for a 150 watt transformer, but the pricing is so similar to the 300, my recommendation is put in the bigger transformer. It just gives you more capacity down the road. If you're looking for reliable transformers that simply turn your lights on and turn your lights off, you could zone them and control them however you would want through smart automation, not through a third party or Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, any of the other nonsense out there, this is the transformer for you. This is a transformer that will allow you to focus on having your lighting system work and being able to service your customers, take care of your customers with a system that lasts a lifetime. At Sterling Lighting, we're always here to support you in your growth and building your business. We believe in delivering products that are tested. I've installed thousands of these transformers over the years, and I know how reliable they are. The price point is a great price point for you. Without the distributor in the middle marking up these products, we're able to deliver the best products at a great cost for you and something that you can truly rely on. These transformers are built to last. They're built to perform. That's Sterling Lighting.